Welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Serpent. And if you do enjoy the videos, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Let's get on with the business because it is a sea of red out there at the moment. Now. Calm down, right? We spoke, we knew that a retest around $1.09 was coming. It is healthy. It was going to happen, right? I mean, from an indicator point of view, from the charts point of view, we must always respect that a retrace is healthy. What's not healthy is when people go out there on social media and talk about it's melting, it's over, this, that, boom, 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 right? Or all this mumbo jumbo that they start to put out there because they want to put a lot of fear out there into the marketplace. But I wanted to kick off with that because I know some of you don't watch the whole thing. So I wanted to get you into the right mindset that, hey, first of all, pullbacks are good. They're healthy. Second, who cares, right? I mean, we know where this is heading. The market, the technology, the benefits of blockchain didn't change overnight. And if anything, congratulations, right? If you waited a couple of days and I told you not to chase green candles, and now you have a great opportunity with some of them as low as 10, 12% lower than they were 24 hours ago. Awesome, right? Where can you go to get those kind of discounts on something that's really good? So always have a positive attitude, a positive mindset when these things happen. Pullbacks are healthy. The retrace is looking at $1.09. But let's get on with the show, right? Ripple, SEC's ex-chief Hinman's views on XRP are dubious. Ripple also challenges SEC use of deliberate process privilege to prevent agency documents on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP from disclosure. So this is far from over, right? It is intense. It is ferocious. There's all types of things going on at the moment, right? But we're talking about, there's, we know that the SEC has not played by the rules. We've seen it. We know that their ethics are being challenged at the moment by higher authorities. To me, this is just, unfortunately, it is the slow and painful and ugly side to the law. The law is not on our side, right? We're sprinters, runners. We want things to go tomorrow. But that's not how the law works, right? It takes time, it takes process, it takes procedures. And that's ultimately what's going on at the moment. And so we do have to wait. We're going to wait and we're going to be patient. But it is coming, right? There are two things I'm looking forward to in 2021. Double-digit XRP being mentioned on this channel when it happens and as a settlement or a win. And you know what? I'm going to get both. You know why? Because I've done my homework. I know where this is heading. I know where XRP is heading. And I know definitely where this case is heading. And it will end before the end of 2021. Now, Mark Cuban slams the SEC chief Gary Gensler for complex market rules and tells him to engage with retail investors. Well, he reckons that the SEC of regulating through litigation and bullying small investors is not shy of having the tough conversations and having, bringing his public social media awareness and sphere to these topics, right? And we know that the SEC has been flexing its rules and flexing its muscles beyond the duty of care. And they want to tell you and write a story and get the violin playing that they're here for the greater good. Shut up, SEC. We see right through you, right? And retail investors that don't understand what's going on, that are not up to date, that don't follow this like you follow this channel, we'll look at that and be like, I'm not going to go into XRP. Like, they're being sued by the SEC. But when you dig in, right, we see right through you, right? Even this market, at the moment, the way that the market is dipping at the moment, we read you like a book. You know why? Because we do our homework, and that's what's important. Now, you look at a country like Singapore and how much it has done in just 8 years in the crypto development space, right? So from the Liberty Reserve case to the first Bitcoin ATM in 2014, in 2015, Tembusa raised 1.2 million and was valued at 11 million. Project Uber in 2016, in 2019 what they did, in 2018, in 2017 what they were up to, right? And then all the way to 2021 and what they're up to. I don't know about you, but Australia and the United States, take a screenshot, look at what Singapore are doing and just how far behind you are the 8 ball when it comes to blockchain. And don't come crying, do not come crying in years to come when blockchain is one of the major things out there in the world, and you had an opportunity to innovate and you chose to be slow, you chose to have all these ridiculous rules and fees. In Australia, to start a blockchain business, wow, the hoops and hurdles you gotta go through to not be classified as a security in Australia. Take a look at what other nations are doing, and that's just a serpent telling you how it is, and you can take it or you can leave it. Now, Garlinghouse and Larson's motion to dismiss are pending before the court. The parties are still conducting fact discovery. 2 motions to compel are pending before the magistrates, and the way that it looks at the moment, it doesn't, it's going through the process, right? And it's it is public knowledge. You can check this out online and you can read about it. I believe this particular document is only 6 pages. If you do like to read this stuff, myself personally, I do read them, but purely because of the channel, to give you guys, if there's any particular points that are very, very important. It doesn't interest me this much, this level, because ultimately I know where this whole thing is heading, right? If I had my doubts that this case was not going to settle or win, then of course I would bring you more details and the things, but you can find this out online, and I do encourage you to read it if you enjoy it. What I do enjoy is this graphic that somebody made online. I love that, right? Because it is Go, right? It is going to be Go, and it is going to be golden, right? This bull run is going to be golden. Look at this, right? On the 4-hour, perfection. The way that it's currently trending, right? The way that this is moving, and the way that, once we hit 109, what that does. 109, 110, right? And I'm just following the structure that has been followed for a very, very, very long time. So you gotta understand what's going on right now, right? Where we were, 130, and now where we are right now, and where we're going towards $1.09. And we may not hit $1.09, right? We might go $1.04, $1.03, and then retrace and hit $1.09 before the end of the 4-hour. That still counts as 109, right? So be mindful of that. There's always a little give and take. But look at XRP versus the Bitcoin on the daily from a dominance point of view, right? We're not far away. 2-3 days, and this thing is going to pop. Pop in a good way, right? I always want to clarify. It is going to be ferocious, and we're not far away. If you have an opportunity, if you're liquid and you like XRP and you've done your own research and all that, today's a great day. Now, let's jump into a tiny. Let's have a look at some indicators. Okay, so as we begin to look at the charts, we're on the hourly chart, and I wanted to be on the hourly chart because as we are speaking right now, at the time of making this, we were sitting at probably $1.17, and we've now just dipped into $1.11. We will go further. And based on, just how fast it's moving right now, it looks like, well, it will go 109, but I think it will go even a little bit more, but then come back to 109. So a great opportunity, right? And it'll be interesting by the time the video goes live where we're at and what's going on and how the market is tracing, right? Retracing. And like I said, pullbacks are important, but the first resistance level is at 109. The next one is at $1, which has been mentioned on the channel before as the next layer, right? Where it would make sense for $1 to be the next point to go there. Beyond that is 90 cents. But where we are right now, the kind of movement that the market is making and the kind of dip, 10.57% in a day is, that's a reasonable amount. But it just goes to show that when you chase green candles, you get wrecked. And it happens all the time. Today's the day. Today is the day. And not tomorrow. Today is the day. Do your research, understand what's going on, and get in, right? So it is dipping, and it will continue to dip. I'm glad, actually, that it's happening as I'm making this. On the Bollinger Band, we're about to step outside of the Bollinger Band on the 4-hour. Now, if you follow the channel long enough, what happens when you are outside of the Bollinger Band? At some stage, you're going to come back inside the Bollinger Band, right? So wait and see just when the kickoff happens again. On the 12-hour, we're not far away from being next to the Bollinger Band. See, it's sitting at $1.07, $1.06. That makes sense. To me, that makes sense, right? To be where it's going. I mean, there are talks about, Bitcoin going to 44,000 before it retraces again. Could be. It could be more than, we're initially anticipating now. But in the short term, I think, $1.09, $1.07 is roughly where we're going to be, right? I mean, the other stop, like I said, is $1, and then beyond that is 90 cents. Do I think we're going to hit 90 cents? I don't think so. I think there is so much momentum going on at the moment out there in the marketplace that, like I said, $1.09, $1.07, but should we fail that, $1, and then should we fail that again, 90 cents? That, to me, makes sense. But at the moment, as we're looking, the market is dipping. And so patience, wait for these critical points, see how the market handles those points, and then decide to get in. But don't wait. Pull the trigger once you're happy and you're satisfied with the research that you've done. Let's have a look at some of the charts. Okay, so as we begin to look at the charts, what I'm looking at right now and what I'm focusing on from a charts perspective is the resistance levels that we need to hit. So right now, when we look at this, the support levels, there is a support level at 109. There is a support level at $1. But the biggest support, should we be dipping, will be 90 cents. Be cautious, right? Because sometimes when you get greedy and you're trying to look for the absolute best entry, you can get caught out, right? And then you don't get the dip, and then you complain, and then you don't get in, right? We've all done it. I've done it. You've done it. Let's not lie, right? Let's not lie. We've all been there where we try to squeeze the best price possible. We wake up and it's like, oh God, why did I not do that? So make sure, right? Don't get greedy. If you're already in and you've got a long-term vision for what you're investing in, only put in what you can afford to lose. But check it out, right? I mean, these resistance levels are solid. Ultimately, I mean, the monster and the storm that is brewing and is happening, and you've heard on this channel time and time again, it is all coming, right? This is just a retrace, and we will be smashing all-time highs. It is a matter of when, not if. Now, once we start going up the chain again, 135 and 135 and 145, 170, big resistance, $2.20, even bigger resistance. But these are all prices that are coming. So we have a couple of things, right? Retrace back to about $1.95. 90 cents are probably at the maximum. And then we're going to start smashing through all-time highs to, and this will be kind of like the journey that we will take. 133, 172, $2.09, $2.47, $2.85, and then the magic will happen when we just shoot above the clouds, 380 beyond. Everyone on social media saying XRP after 2017 has finally hit new all-time highs, and then the news comes out about the SEC settlement, and my friends, we will be on the journey towards double digits, and I cannot absolutely wait to be with you every step of the way. If you learned something new today, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. As always, thank you, and I look forward to see you on the next one.